Hey, what's going on? This is all on my so that's what we prefer. And we're again, and we're about to play some Dark Void, which is an underrated and underappreciated game from 2010. Now I don't know particularly what that means. I played a very little of it like last year, and I couldn't get it, but just wanted to see what my opinions has changed if I played the full thing on stream today. So I want to see what I want to get myself into with this game, just by watching the video to just give out my thoughts. Of course, but without spoiling everything. I don't know, it could be something. Something for me is real quick and put it up on screen. Okay, all right. I mean, there has to be some problems since it was made by Capcom. Wow. So we're gonna be dealing with robots, and we're gonna have the ability to fly. And the cool looking jetpack and helmet. We don't care about, any extra protection. All this should be fine. I just hope we actually get to steal this ship and ride it. Because I don't know much about this game really, other than one of those games that a lot of people never talked about. And it even has like another version of it. Another version called Dark Void Zero, which is an NES looking game. Let's see this one right here. Now, I'm not so sure this is an actual game, just a game just for Dark Void. I don't know which one came out first. Probably this one, since it's an arcade game, but now it's gonna be open to the public. At the time. At the time that the game released, it is a Dark Void is just a remake of the original game, Dark Void Shadows. It's just by looking at this. Now, should we also play this thing on stream as well? Probably. Because football mean not that long. It's probably not that long. Like just like the game we're about to go play now. Yeah, but just by looking at this, even then if a few things, hopefully not spoiling much about it. But I mean, it looks fine to me. But I wanted to know if it plays fine. And it was just like what was so in the clips and videos of the games about we played before we actually get to play them to see what we get ourselves into. I think I should just keep doing that for now on. Sounds like we're going straight into it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, another trembler.
Now this game was on. It was on Windows or even on Steam, and on PS3 and on Xbox 360. It was kind of looks like your run-in-the-mill adventure title. And the fact that you can fly in this game on a jetpack, that's pretty cool. Now, like the story, I had no idea what the story is going to be about. I might as well just save like the story parts until we actually play the game. This could be anything. Because just by looking at the trailer, we're just flying right on our business, and then we just decide to just go through this whole this is serious island bit of robots are probably aliens. Who knows? There's another trailer here, just for its features. Just based on the views and the comments of this, probably wasn't super hyped up, but it looked interesting. Oh, see, you can fly, dogfighting. Yeah, I'm somewhat familiar with that. And with that kind of gameplay, especially when it becomes a Star Wars Rogue Squadron. It's another game I wanted to play. Even as at random or like a special Star Wars base again. I mean, this looks pretty well made, to be honest with you. Shit. There's also music in the background in the game, so wait. We ain't gonna want Mojo plays. Fuck Mojo. Because well, what the hell were they thinking? Trying to the editor trying to say that the next is coming of Jesus Christ when it comes out in their videos. You know, then use AI music in the video about YouTube creators passing away. It sounds like stupid. Oh, oh shit! Look at me. I just found myself right there. And there, I'm currently live. Live on YouTube. So those are those I'm going to do doing right in the YouTube game. I hope so. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I just hope I find myself on all this stuff. It's not. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I barely even had to try. It's just hey, if everyone's just pretty get curious, it's like just something up. You may or may not find your stream while you're looking for like movies or games that you enjoy, or may or may not enjoy. Or remember, that's that's pretty fire, to be honest with you. Like, should I what? Should I watch that on what happened? Maybe not. I don't know. It's I don't want to spoil myself too much on how I know it's on like the story because he kind of tests the story of certain games. But who knows? Or maybe I can. And that's good. We ball. Also did this 6 years ago. Shout out to Mac McMuscle for this video.
Oh boy, so I was looking through my games. I own a collection of video games used for consoles, and I was going through my PS3 collection.
Oh wait a minute. Oh okay, this is not like like an analyze the video to type thing. So never mind. And here's him actually playing the game. And like apparently there's supposed to be. Okay, why was the Dark Void that never supposed to be the next big thing? I don't know. Who knows? But maybe we can watch something like that like after we play the game. This is already set up in the back here because there was certain games that work with the game can capture, other games that don't. So I had to make like multiple sources so I can actually get to see it and get to hear it too. But I think about the looks is I think this was supposed to be just something. It was something magnificent at the time, but it didn't just live up to the hype just as much. And I see like certain reviews for this game. Stuff is in the way. Like a 59 on a meta score. Anyway, score. Fuck IGN. Give me a 5. I have a 3. A 3 out of 5 from Common Sense Media. And it's 7.5 from Gaming Bolt. 8 and a 6.5 from GameStock. Look, and then a 59 out of 100 from GameStock as well. And then let's go through my Medical Critic. And then gone from mixed to average reviews. Let's see. An excellently priced game design that makes makes the narrative where all the easier. Okay. And the concept and setup of Dark Void is great, and the gameplay generally was fun. Unfortunately, the story isn't in far too short. Recording the video where we just passed through as it was under 4 hours, which is fine for a stream like this. It's considering I would like to go through certain games in one stream, and other games through multiple streams. Just as like with Pokemon. But since we're playing Pokemon in a traditional sense, I want to play Pokemon like ROM hacks, which is slightly different from a typical Pokemon game. And all of it's just pretty interesting to me to play. Yeah, because I already know how normal Pokemon games are, even modern Pokemon games, and haven't gotten the best reception in quite some time. I think that's pretty sad. So, let's see. Let's keep reading through this. It doesn't stand out now into the crowd genre. I know it's just another action adventure game, and that never fulfill up its potential. Okay. Oh wow, we get a little bit deeper here. Dreadly and an annoying in equal parts. It's a game but best stuff avoided. No, I'm sure the game's not that bad. And I played worse in my time. I just hope it's not like Spawn. I'm trying to finish Spawn and that game. I just couldn't get through the ending because of bullshit platforming by like the end of it. But at least we don't know what happens after all of that. Where what's the goddamn point of everything? I think within that game. Okay. Well, yeah, it's quite dim and empty. Right. Like flying can be pretty awesome. Cool setting, and great score by like Battlestar Galactica's people. Interesting. Oh, it doesn't let you fly enough. Boring soy and enemies. It's forgettable cover base shooting. I see. So, okay. Oh. Man, it is a certain people you don't particularly trust when it comes to. It just comes down to any game, really. Really, because I don't exactly trust anyone in general. The most I can keep it is 50. But game journalists in general are just untrustworthy all around the internet. And it's. I don't know, it's kind of annoying. Like, we're gonna get given like an actual game that people actually play, where they give a damn about, get low scores than games that cater to them. Yeah. And I'm not sure if it's gonna be like Wolverine, for example, where it's still about for fighting and violence, and you can sever people's arms and legs still but I think the new one, people hands and arms and legs and head won't come out as easy as X-Men Origins did. Where you can do one special attack and all the pieces start flying apart. I don't think the new Wolverine game is gonna do something like that, unless it surprises us, or with their new like leveling their ability to think it will actually allow you to do all that. I don't know. We're just not sure yet because the game hadn't came out yet, and people might acting nuts over it. Probably because it's Sony, and so Sony's not doing a good job. That much they're trying to promote the game that much. Just like they did with GTA 6, when they should change their icons to GTA 6's color scheme and having the theme in the back when the first game came out for pre-release. No, not pre-release, for pre-order. And the hacking situation is out of pocket. So cyber leak, and leak is one crazy individual, but not too crazy enough that he, even though he got money off of it from his Bitcoin or whatever, he burned that. An absolute madman, to be honest with you. And also apparently he doesn't have some sort of a kill switch when he actually gets caught, which I'm hoping is not too far from the release of the game or the Netflix special, which is absolute bullshit to do. Dude, and this is coming from a guy, me, that pre-ordered GTA 6. Yeah, GTA 6, and we were like promised there was a guaranteed like other trailer for the summer, which is almost over at this point. And we were listening for like some more like sneak peeks of it, and other like in between this or summer where we didn't have that. And the only reason why I got a PS5 to begin with, especially when PlayStation and stop sending their games onto PC, which is why a lot of people like to say that the PS5 doesn't have any games. The PS3 didn't have any games either, because some of the same games is on the 360, but on the other hand, some games it's not on the 360. I find it nuts on what the gaming has to come to nowadays. But I want to keep things what happened to being simple when it comes down to video games. What happened to just being a society for a trailer, then buying the game, playing it, and not liking it or loving it, and then sending it back if you really don't like it. Maybe I'm used to like renting certain games, because I remember renting Shadow the Hedgehog a bunch. We never fully bought it, and nearly every week when I play Shadow the Hedgehog, I always get like multiple endings, but I never to truly beaten the game. And before I even get to send it back to them, then I had to buy it again. Those were the days. But I think it's enough lollygagging here. Let's let's boot up. And let's boot up Dark Void, the game we're gonna talk about. And then we're gonna see some videos on why this game didn't go so well, allegedly. Alright. Alright, there's a sound super on when I actually could click on it. Click on it, but let's see if you just put the chat up on my side real quick. And there we go. Want to make sure it's not too loud for you guys out there. Yeah, surprised I didn't get games on PC though. Yeah, I played it a little bit, but let's start over from scratch. What I said, 19 to 38?
The lateral stabilizer seemed to have made the difference. Yeah, I have to admit I was a little nervous, but it's fine, great.
Don't worry, buddy. Anything happens, you got flight support on either side.
I made some adjustments to the turbine. Why don't you open it up a bit? Good. Now, try the brakes. Good. I think it is safe to say we have a successful prototype.
Oh, you said there's a prototype. I would love this to see what it is fully, but I guess we can't have that.
Look out! Incoming!
Oh boy.
Watchers, they're everywhere! Hubcaps incoming! Help us out over here! Alright, it's time to field test those.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Don't worry, we'll cover you.
You better. Ooh, man, they're just little. Yeah. God, I'm not used to flying.
Engaging target.
The flying was so cool. Gosh.
Oh man, I'm hit. Help! Oh, I'm hit. Help me out here.
I'm trying. Oh my god, I can't.
I got one with me.
Good thing there's no friendly fire because I keep shooting him more than I should shoot through the others.
I'm hit. We got your back. Get him.
Ah, damn. Okay, I missed my target a lot.
Weapons free. There you go.
Ah. Oh shit. Okay. Hey, forgot about the music again. Damn. Okay. Well, look at that. I'm already dead. One week later. Or earlier. Like I'm already not paying attention to the story. I was just drinking my tea.
This baby keeps us in business for another month or two.
I hear they're sending a private courier.
Probably some uptight pen pusher. Wants to check the flight plan 3 times over.
Will?
Ava?
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? This is my plane.
You're the pilot.
You're the courier.
And it looks pretty decent too.
Well, ain't life strange. Oop, my gauges are flat. You sure we shouldn't reroute?
Negative, my friend. Disputed airspace on either side. You don't want to start a war, do you?
Your riding co-pilot is the very cause of my dishonorable discharge.
You made your own choices.
Oh man, the tension between these two.
According to the charts, we're now officially inside the Bermuda Triangle.
I'm pretty sure we'll just be together again once the game ends.
Anybody ever tell you you're a superstitious son of a bitch? What the hell?
God, what is it?
Hell if I know. Hold on, I'm gonna restart.
Well, look out!
Oh no. That was a warehouse scream. I just heard that. That was a warehouse scream.
Are you okay?
What happened?
I don't know. The storm, I blacked out.
Come on, you gotta get out of there now! We're almost here!
Oh shit.
Is he okay?
Not really. He's dead.
My God. Who is he?
I don't know. But wherever the hell we are, seems the war's already started. What's that?
He wasn't the only one who saw the crash. We better get moving.
Man.
Moving? What about the plane? What about Cooper?
Will, please. Cooper didn't make it. He didn't. Now let's go. You hear
I'm sure
that?
Cooper's
Hurry.
fine.
We're not safe here.
He's not getting probed by aliens or whoever the hell that's trying to kill us.
This jungle, the climate. We shouldn't be this far south.
Before the crash, I remember seeing something. Some structures, maybe a village.
No,
How close?
this game is at,
I'm
you know,
not
its
certain,
highest
but
settings that it
judging
is
from
at the
direction
time.
our plane was facing,
And this is for
I
probably
think we're headed
when
the right
like
way.
physics X which we're trying to be huge.
Watch your footing!
An earthquake?
I don't like
Because it's one of those big
Turn your radio
features
on in case we get
back then
separated.
for Nvidia. Purposes to reach us. What the hell? What the hell this game was supposed to be versus how it got released.
Hold up. Take cover.
Well, thank God this guy didn't just come out and shoot us, or the bad guy. Oh no!
What was
Okay.
that?
Oh, they even gave her a chance to speak.
You know how to handle that?
What do you think?
Fair enough.
As it went in and said, "Ooh, gun."
Ava!
Well, you there?
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. The slide blocked the path.
I got it. And Ava, be careful.
Okay. Looks like we're gonna head back to where we came. Nope. Oh, now just to teach us how to take cover.
I don't know. Back in the service, I was briefed on some tech the fascists were developing.
Oh man.
Serious black book stuff. But nothing like this.
Oh shit.
I've got you covered.
Hold tight.
Oh yeah. I don't know why this game is was trying to be like Gears of War. Yeah, that reminds me of a little bit. Just without the brutal executions.
Good night.
Wait a minute. Okay. It doesn't exactly replace my weapon. Good. Because I could just change it. Yeah, with the D-pad. And that's what I thought.
Where are you?
I'm where
Oh.
you just were.
Oh. Where are you? No, I just followed, babe. Don't worry about it. Oh, that was a mouse. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I think this. Can I change the sensitivity on a controller? I can't tell. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I can. Wait, maybe I can. Let's see. Okay, controls on the air. Controls on. Okay, controls on foot. Oh no, should I change the inverted controls? I always talk about inverted controls and how confusing they are. Because like when I actually replace something that is like the right angle or the right setting, it still feels off to me. I don't know why. Oh, you're not even gonna repeat what you said? Damn. Unforgivable.
I'm taking fire.
Fire back!
I am.
I was like, wow. What a genius idea. Because I was thinking about just standing there getting shot at. Man.
Bullets.
They're not even covering. Oh shit. There's no one right on top. There we go. Okay. Man, it gets pretty dark.
I'm pinned down!
It looks like a fortified turret. Try to reach it. I'll see what I can do from here.
Come on. Let's see what we got. Oh, the guy like using the turn and not even using the turret. Because normally they'll stop at nothing to get at you. Ow. Okay, the bumper is to reload, which is weird. Usually it's like the X button for like for any type of shooting game. Anybody wants to be special and use the right bumper. It's I usually use for no, not melee, because that is okay. Oh, okay, this camera angle is weird.
Okay, you can do this.
Yeah. Wait. I know the job is to go down, but it's like the weird camera angles is gonna mess me up somehow in the future. I can tell. Oh. Alright. Alright. It's like they had like Spider-Man powers, they just climb onto stuff. But Spider-Man don't know how to use a gun. Alright, no fair. I can't go back up. Bastards. Let's see what we got here.
Looks like there was a fight down here. Found another body.
Whoa! Hurry! They're closing in on London!
Where are you?
Okay. Okay, we can upgrade weapons. So, what's our upgrade for first? Okay. This one is like the most important here. And of an extra clip, and this one improves scope. Yeah, I can upgrade this one first once I get the.
Great.
Yeah, this time I'm still on my own again, I guess. Probably just sort of hold it, but. Alright. Let's go back over here. What the hell? Oh, was it? Oh, so I wasn't. Oh, so I wasn't looking at the thing. Alright, might as well. Alright.
What's this?
Okay. All these upgrades better be with it.
This journal might come in handy.
Oh, it also did upgrade.
Ava, you hear me?
My mag. They're not clips. They're mags.
Ava, you're breaking up. Hold tight.
Alright, but the gameplay is well executed. Oh. Oh, god damn it.
Need this.
Yeah, because usually the right bumper is a
Ava,
grenade.
Where are you?
Oh, whoa. Great, now they got rocket launchers.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's almost feels like I'm not hitting him, but I am hitting him at the same time. Is that weird? Alright, looks like I gotta go to higher ground and trying to get that. Because upgrading my weapons is a must, apparently. If I'm willing to survive this game. What the? Did I already grab it? It just came to me at a certain angle. That's fine. Come on, you weakazoid. Got some. Oh, I got armor on him. That's why. There we go. That take care of that. Like, I wonder what are the other weapons in this game. Will they be better than the ones I got now? Oh no!
I guess I got here just in time.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Take a look. You were right. I think there's a village down there.
Hmm. All right. Wait. The episode 1, chapter 3. I read that correctly. Upgrades. You will not start as another mention with your weapons you will select here, but feel free to upgrade them with the type points you have collected. Yeah, already did that, so no need for me to do that. And if only, why am I gonna put my magic on it, but it won't budge. That's what I had to do with what I got.
Where are we? Central America? Peru?
I don't know. Doesn't it seem like a place you've never heard of?
How did we get so far off course?
We must have got turned around in the storm.
David, right before the engines cut out, did you, see anything?
Yeah, I saw it. It came right at us.
I wish I don't know. It
And
happened
I wish
so
I didn't
fast.
see it.
There's nothing you could have done, Will.
He was a good friend.
I know. But right now, we need to find some help.
Alright. Yeah, let's just collect that real quick. So I'll do these as best I can. I can't magically get like
There are fires
thousands of them.
Yeah.
Sadly
Some of
enough.
them.
Do you think this is a good idea? Just walking
I
in like
could, but
this?
it may
Guess
take
we'll
a
find
while.
out. There's not
Need
much
the
choice.
old fashioned
Well, it's good to be out of the jungle, at least.
way to do magic with this game, with a game like this.
see the carvings on the columns?
Anunnaki.
What?
Reptilian gods.
Uh-huh. Right. You know, if the war started, what do you think the fascists want with this place?
I couldn't say.
What they want their ancient
Yes,
power.
someone's here. Maybe up ahead.
Yeah, they want the powers that they have so they can take over the world with them.
Come on, Will.
Why else? Yes, we know how these fascists work.
Must be the welcoming party.
Not exactly welcoming.
Your presence is unwelcome by the people and the gods. You must leave.
Well, we crash landed, so we can't exactly leave.
Come on, Will. You heard what he said.
Alright, whatever.
Over here. This way. Outsiders. Don't see many of you.
We were in a plane crash and we need...
Shh. Keep close. Nicola can help.
A journal.
Should we trust him?
Don't think we have a choice.
I also see. Well, the last two humans we saw didn't kill us, so I guess it's a good sign. I don't know why he keeps getting back into this when we didn't do much.
Hello? Hey! Hello? It's dark in here.
One comes bearing the gift of light, and the people grow impatient.
We mean a scientist.
So, Taffy, I see you've brought guests.
I found them in the village. Their plane crashed.
Is that so?
The device back there, it generates electricity.
Local conditions are unique, to say the least.
Also, another, Max Tennyson, another grandpa from Ben 10.
You say your plane crashed. Evidently a common occurrence around here.
New crankshaft? Intake manifold?
The back canyon is littered with wreckage.
Anything we can salvage?
Certainly. But they have the area sealed off.
Well, you play the card you're dealt.
I imagine you do. And one hand washes the other. Come. This should help.
Oh, yeah.
Take whatever you need to repair the planes, but make sure you retrieve the sonar box. I've marked its location.
How's this thing work?
What's the sense in telling you something you can discover for yourself? Take a leap.
Well, Steve seems to be putting in a good use.
I'll take a look around up here. You try down below.
Man, how does one even activate a jetpack? Other than the classic look at ones when it has controls. This happens automatically when you're in the air.
Hold.
Oh shit.
Hold.
Oh no. Crash. God damn it. Shit. Alright. Alright, let's see if we could just restart this shit again. God, okay. Alright, so now can reopen it. It's gonna start us right when we started. But it should be fine. And no wonder this game didn't do well. It like the crash. Right? It just crashed again? It just crashed again. Right when, okay. Alright, the music still started back up, okay. Right, let's do this again. Because holy crap, dude. Alright. Kind of looking at least what I'm trying to do with this game. I'm just looking at what I can do in the background here. Don't mind me. Cause like, it is that downright ridiculous. I don't know. I just hope what I'm trying to do here works. Let's see. All right. Trying to test out something here. I just hope it works. But so far, despite the crashing, it's just. Oh God, this bit better work. This is a bit better. It's better push through. Seriously? Oh my God! It's just. I don't know why this game is crashing. It crashes over and over again to that certain in that particular point in the game. And this is downright ridiculous. And I'm not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. Yeah, I don't feel like it's just starting over either. Because we just got started. Because that's the case. I my mind was just watch someone play this game anyway. And watch the story. Because at this point, I don't know what the hell they're thinking. When the kid came and sought the game. Seriously. Why? This... Alright, let's try like try choosing the chapter, and then they going into it, because this is downright embarrassing. Because like this is like the original PC version that I grabbed. And I'm not sure too much about and I'm not too sure about the PS3 version, because that means we had to start the story over and have to watch everything again. I don't feel like doing that. It's just so stupid. There we go. There you go, you goddamn game.
Hello?
Hey, skip that. Skip.
There's a wreck up here. I'm gonna check it out.
And you better not freeze
All
again.
right, we got us an intake manifold.
Good. It's like a junkyard here. What do you think happened?
Got me.
Okay. Looks like they get game that doesn't want to cooperate. Wait, so as far as my might as well say fuck it. I might as well say for fuck it, and let's just watch the fucking thing. This is downright ridiculous. It was outright embarrassing right now. And they can't exactly do a one shot of this game, unless I just play. Unless I just play Zero. Just hope Zero doesn't crash. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. I'm going to try playing Dark Void Zero, because I have that too. That's awesome. There we go. Okay, so it is a new. So it's kind of a new thing, but they put it in this retro style, like thing. All right. Oh, right. Hang on. I need to put the set sound on for this thing because like we really had to add the sound every time you open up a new thing. Ah, Christ. Right. There we go. Let me make sure that it's not overwhelming. Just like I can't really listen to it like through the thing. I had to go through. I had to go through OBS to set a wavelength to actually start this game. Alright. Like, for years that I have been among us, I had planned to control us and mold our way of life. They could come from the place between worlds known only as void. Right, aliens don't know what washes now. It. Man. Tesla using on technology. This only when the Tesla is a good thing. Alright. You're missing is if I find 3 porter control codes and use them to shut down porter X forever. If the first code is hidden to somewhere and take it. Okay. Giving us like a classic NES style version of the game that we tried to play, but it keeps crashing because it feels some type of way. Jetpack. This is set up an NES game. So Sony gotta go all the way to the right to get the key card down there. Of course the enemies respawn. Why not? Still feels some type of the original game didn't work, but this sure did. This sure did. Wow, this is just it's not good right now. All right. Okay, so I might as well. I might as well look at this game elsewhere. Oh, because I just couldn't take it. I don't know why. Because really. Okay, yeah. Document. Oh, okay, that's the only thing. Okay.
Dark Void is a game I haven't thought of in quite literally 15 years. In fact, I'm surprised I even remembered it. I was laying in bed watching YouTube videos and then a single picture of that game popped into my head.
So
I just remember having a jetpack. and that was it. I didn't remember what any of the main characters looked like. I didn't remember the story.
The game in
I was
Dragon.
pretty confident I beat this game on the 360 forever ago, but maybe that was a dream. For a moment I thought maybe I dreamed it up. So how do you even find a game like this? Well, I just started Googling 360 game with jetpack, and pretty quickly came across Dark Void. Hey, Jarek the Gaming Dragon here, and this game is not as easy to play as it should be, because it's plagued by the things so many other games of its time is plagued by. Games for Windows Live. I really hate that my favorite era in gaming is plagued by this. There are so many abandonware games that you might never get to play again because people don't care enough about them to remove the Games for Windows Live thing or make a crack of some sort. Dark Void was one of the games that used Games for Windows Live. Kind of. You see, it had a version on the Games for Windows Live marketplace that had achievements, but the version on Steam did not use Games for Windows Live. The result was that one didn't have achievements, or at least they were bugged out. But as far as I'm concerned, not having to use Games for Windows Live is the achievement. But that should be easy, right? This game's abandonware. You just find the Steam version, play it, and that should be it. Well, you see, all the abandonware versions I found were the Games for Windows Live version, and that meant it was unplayable. There is probably quite a few torrents around of the Steam version, but they don't have any seeders, so you can't download them. I hit a roadblock before I even began. It gave me two choices. The first one was to just play it on console, either find a used version or buy it digitally, which you can still do apparently, because apparently that didn't get pulled off Microsoft Store. The second option was the riskier one. Go to a website like G2A and see if you can find an old Steam key that's still active. So screw it, I went to G2A, found a code, went ahead and bought it, and thankfully it worked on Steam, and I didn't have any more issues. Why wouldn't I play the console version? Well, I just prefer playing on PC. Oh, and for the record, I don't condone using G2A for brand new games. It's a very sketchy website that does a lot of sketchy things, but in this case, it's an abandonware game. You can't buy it anywhere, it's the only option, so don't yell at me for that. Yes, I am aware.
Well, unless you want to go with emulation or something like that, and then because it wasn't that hard for me to find this game. I would just turn on the PS3 version, but we all already that way you get kind of lots of hope with that. It's not gonna work like officially, kinda in the Windows version. I'm not going to take my risks with the PS3. I don't know why. When I play a game, I suspect it to work, and I don't feel like going through hurdles in the middle of a stream just so I can get the game correctly. It makes sure that it works. I want to do it before stream rather than during stream. It takes a lot of time, and I don't feel like wasting a lot of time.
I'm doing way more work than anyone should do for an abandonware game that nobody's thinking of, that everybody forgot, and it's frankly not that great. Speaking of not that great, let's talk about the story. You play as a character named Will, who, right away at the very beginning, comes across your ex. I guess you're her pilot. Small world cliche. Well, it goes wrong immediately because you get lost in the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is apparently a void. A world in between other worlds.
Of course, it's a Bermuda Triangle.
You find out that there are some kind of aliens here that are, for some reason, supplying the Axis during World War II. We don't really know why. Oh right, this game takes place during World War II. I forgot to mention that. There is also a portal to Earth that apparently only you can go through. Yet, it's super important to close. I guess for the weapons they're providing to the Axis. Sure, makes sense. But they made it sound like there was going to be a huge invasion to Earth. I'm not kidding when I say that almost nothing happens throughout most of this game. Most of the gameplay just happens for the excuse of padding out time. It doesn't move the plot along at all. With that said, let's jump straight to the end of the game.
Goodness, God said, stop playing this game. Good thing the guy said, stop playing this game.
You get to this portal that needs to be closed, and an NPC that you had known throughout the game was actually an alien. He throws a knife at you, and Ava pushes you out of the way for it to stab her in the back. And then
So much for them
for
did
reasons I'm not sure
so much for
why.
them
Like, I
to
don't know
get
what
together
happened
at the
there.
end.
Actually, this game
they're
does
gonna
that
get
thing
stabbed.
a lot, where you survive getting beaten and shot and basically torn apart throughout gameplay, but one punch in a cutscene is enough to knock you out. Anyway, the portal immediately kills this
gaming
alien
logic.
because, again, you're the only one that can go through, and that gives you a final touching moment where she dies on the other end of the portal and you get teleported back to Earth.
She did what she had to do. There's nothing you could have done. Come. There's work to be done.
What?
And that was the ending?
The game made it very clear I was the only one that was able to go through the portal. Why is he here? I'm so confused. What was my role here? If he could go through the portal, apparently he'd be able to close it. What was the point of the ending? I am so confused, but I also kind of don't really care. Like, the voice acting was good, but that's the best I can say about the story. These characters are cheesy B-movie-esque. That's the best I can say about them. I wasn't invested in anyone. I wasn't really invested in the story. I paid attention to know what happened, but that was about it. Some of these characters could have died, and I wouldn't have cared at all. In fact, one did die, and I didn't care. That was Ava. There are journals that serve as collectibles that will give you little bits of information about people that got pulled into the Bermuda Triangle, which is kind of cool, but I ain't reading all that. I don't care. Needless to say, you are not playing this game for the story. You are playing this game to shoot stuff. So the gameplay has to at least be serviceable then, right? Right? Unfortunately, no. Yes? Kind of? Mostly no. The first part of the game
if
is
the
kind of your
game
generic
going to work.
2010 cover shooter. And to be honest, I was kind of enjoying it. I mean, I wasn't blown away, but I do sort of miss this era when games were
could play
slower
like
paced
off
instead of
screen,
everything
like
needing to
for
be as fast as
for
possible.
PS3.
I'm fine with taking cover and slowing my combat down. Everything doesn't need to
Because
be a
I'm
movie
not down
shooter.
to
In that
wasting
sense,
my
I
time
really don't
or
have
wasting
much to
anybody
add
else's
about the basic
time in that
gameplay.
matter.
It's almost like if Uncharted wanted to look like Mass Effect. With that said, there is a few gimmicks that this game does that I found to be kind of neat. For example, vertical cover. Yeah, you just fight up and down cliff sides. This doesn't really change the game that much, but it is amusing, and I found it at least somewhat fun. You also have an incredibly overpowered melee. If you walk up to an enemy and press E, you just punch them. This isn't guaranteed to one-shot kill them, but if they're weak, it will kill them, and this does feel kind of too strong. Especially in the vertical sections.
Just slap him with your gun.
Coming for you, bitch. Who needs guns? Well, at one point you come across Nikola Tesla. Yes, that Tesla. That very one. And he gives you a jetpack. Sweet, the game should become more original, a bit different. The jetpack ruins it. It's ass. Yeah, they managed to make a jetpack bad.
Yeah, the jetpack is just so ass that it crashes the game, and it can't progress forward. And I also feel like doing it, go through the whole game again on stream. So I'm just gonna play it off stream. Fuck it.
Add somehow. Now, a few things about the jetpack. One, my review might be the total opposite of other reviews you have seen. A lot of other reviews seem to say that the jetpack is the only good part about the game, whereas I hated it. But I have some objective bad game design reasons for hating the jetpack, and just stick with me. And also, again, I do kind of miss the cover shooters of the 2010s. What I was sort of expecting with this jetpack was to basically get a jetpack on top of the cover shooter. Imagine if you could use a jetpack in Gears of War, just go over someone's cover and rain fire down upon them. That'd be awesome. And the parts in this game where you're allowed to do that are awesome.
Like I said,
They're
it's very
so much
similar
fun.
to
This makes this
Gears of
combat
War, but Gears of War does it
so much more
better.
dynamic. What I wasn't prepared for, though, is that the jetpack just turns this game into an aerial dogfight style of game. And I have never cared for these games. They've never been fun to me, especially not in games where they feel kind of shoehorned in. This isn't one of them, but as an example, that one level in Halo Reach where you're suddenly flying a spaceship. I hate this level. I don't want to be doing this while I'm playing Halo. I want to play a first-person shooter. And I have a very similar feeling about Dark Void. It's just not something I want to be doing here. I don't find it fun, and I find it very tedious. To be fair, the game is also extremely tedious. I will get to that, give me a second. But the main reason I hate this jetpack so much is, holy shit, the controls are awful. When I say bad, I mean almost unplayable bad. The general
It did feel a little weird for some reason. I thought it had something to do with the sensitivity, and then all the inverted controls from the last few games that we played, they could kind of throw me off the loop. So maybe that's why.
General movement with the keyboard is fine. It's the aiming that is truly awful. It feels like the mouse is effectively emulating an analog stick. It also feels like there's really wonky acceleration. Now, you know how in Halo 5, if you press the analog stick over to a certain point, you suddenly had a faster sensitivity for no reason and it felt awful? Yeah, that's what this game feels like, times 20 when you're flying. To make things even worse, anytime you take off with the jetpack, it just goes in a random direction. Even if your mouse is pointed straight, even if your character is pointed straight, he'll zoom to the right into a rock and kill him. I died so many times this way. It is infuriating.
Damn.
So you might say, why not just plug in a controller? Well, because the aiming on the ground is better with the mouse and keyboard, so I don't have to swap back and forth. And also, it still feels pretty bad with a controller. Not as bad as keyboard and mouse, but not great. All of your aiming is done with the left stick. For reasons. I have no idea what those reasons are, but for reasons. You have a fly camera to look around, and you have buttons to see where the closest enemies are. Why not just be steering with the right stick? Also, the aim feels really bad at the left analog stick too. Like, I cannot stress enough.
God.
These flying controls are fucking awful.
Thank God I'm not the only one.
Unplayable. But if that wasn't enough, the way they utilize the jetpack in these combat encounters is as bad as you possibly could. These combat encounters are so tedious that every time they popped up, it felt like they were padding the game's length out. Because they were. I beat this game in one sitting, took me 5 hours, I was taking my time, got stuck at numerous points. This is not a long game, and half of the levels felt completely pointless, both from a story standpoint and a gameplay standpoint. Let me give you a few examples. This one here, a very long defense section where you have to defend this weird ship, except this defense section has 3 mini-bosses you've already fought before, and you gotta make sure they don't destroy this ship. Except, I'm convinced that health bar is just a timer, because it doesn't matter how many of them you kill, it seems to go down at the same rate. Anyway, killing these things just requires shooting a few weak spots, and then a quick time event that takes forever, and while this quick time event is happening, the health is still going down. Oh, and if you take out
so what's the point of doing all of this then?
You run out of time, you gotta start all over again. Or if you die, you have to start all over again.
Damn.
So your character
There's just love it when a game just starts you at the very beginning of this thing here. You know, supposed to be one of those. And one of those, you got to do this before the time runs out, or when your companions die and you had to start all over again. I just hate those kind of missions.
Scream into a wall for no fucking reason. If you're me, you'll think there's only 2 of these mini bosses because they're right next to each other. You'll kill them and then realize there's one more and run out of time.
Make them pay. It's down. Keep it up.
Oh,
Wait, is there
shit.
3? There's 3 of them? Oh my god. But okay, you finally beat these stupid mini-bosses. You can move on to the next level. Just for the next level to be an extremely long defense section. Yeah, you're just following the ship around for 30 minutes. Very sparse checkpoints too. Thankfully, I didn't
finish
the AA guns, which made the section a lot
and
less
then I really
tedious,
tried.
and instead a lot more boring.
Because the whole purpose of this series is not just like beating games. It mostly to actually play them in one go the best way we can and within 2 to 6 hours. That's pretty much the limit of games that I want to play for these one-shot retro streams. 2 to 6 hours.
I basically turned it into an on-a-rail section instead. I said this lasts for 30 minutes, but I guarantee you it feels so much longer than that. I was convinced this was 45 minutes at least. But okay, you're finally through that. Maybe you can have some real progress. Nope, there's a random boss fight at the end of this level that is easily defeated in a couple of minutes. Just shoot these things and then shoot those things and then the level ends. Why even bother? Whatever, screw it, I don't care. Whatever gets me through this game faster. Oh wait, here's a cutscene. They've infiltrated the ship. Oh, they knocked you out in a cutscene, even though you've been punched plenty of times. This one was important though, so it knocked you out. I guess you've been captured and they've taken over the ship, so you just have to escape? You have no jetpack for this level, so it's purely a cover shooter. A lot of people didn't like this in reviews that I saw, but I don't know, this is kind of refreshing not having to deal with the jetpack for a little bit. Still just a generic third-person cover shooter, though. Anyway, you finally escape, and looks like it was all just a joke. Your ship is perfectly fine. We got everything under control. Can I ask what was the point of all that? Any of that level was?
Exactly.
This was seriously just padding the game out. That was it. It didn't advance the plot at all. There was no point to this at all. And so many of these games levels are like this. One of the things Half-Life does that I think people really take for granted is the fact that you're always moving forward. You're always making progress in one way or another. Whether you realize it or not, you're doing something. And a lot of other games don't do this. A lot of other games just put pointless levels in to pad the game's time out. Half-Life never feels this way. Well, mostly doesn't feel this way. But it put an unreasonable expectation on me that
you
all
can play in the
games
VR
should
version
do
of it.
this. Dark Void doesn't do this.
I'm not sure how I feel
Granted,
about
I
playing
don't think
VR
it's
on stream.
unreasonable
I don't
to
know
not
how to
expect
set
this
that up
level of
properly.
padding. Anyway, you eventually get to the final boss, and holy shit, that's awesome looking. Where was this the rest of the game? Okay, I know I'm biased because of the whole dragon thing, but look at that.
Absolutely
That's
biased.
Awesome. The boss battle itself isn't that bad either, once you stomach the awful controls. It's not particularly difficult. To be honest, it could be more challenging, but whatever. I had been fighting through this game for the last 5 hours and didn't care at that point. Still, its attacks were telegraphed. It had a good design. Like, this wasn't an awful boss battle. Granted, it gets some huge points docked off for killing it in quick time events. This game loves its quick time events, and granted,
Oh,
so
of
do a
course
lot
there's
of
a quick
games of
time
its
event.
time.
Why wouldn't
Really
it
do not
be?
miss killing the final boss in quick time events. But yeah, shoot it in the chest a whole bunch. It eventually gets stunned. Do a quick time event. Do it again. Do another quick time event, and there you go. It's dead. And that.
And when I played Wolverine, it was like that for the Sentinel. You know, there's a quick time event. You actually had to go, you know, at the end of that boss battle, you actually had to try to reach to the Sentinel, you know, and do quick time events with that. And I bet you when the new Wolverine comes out, and we're gonna be bitching in a moment about quick time events into certain bosses where all the Spider-Man game did it. Batman did it, but they're fine, right? Because they were old games. Old doesn't always mean good, and this is one of the games that has a prime example of that.
That is Dark Void. As you can tell, I'm not really a fan. In fact, I didn't remember anything about this game at all coming into it. I thought I would get the mediocre cover shooter that you would expect to see in 2010. Instead, I got a game where I'm mostly doing aerial dogfights with really bad controls on a jetpack. Why couldn't have you just given me a cover shooter with a jetpack? It wouldn't have been revolutionary, but at least it would have had its gimmick and been okay. I probably wouldn't have given it more than
could have been something.
So how bad is Dark Void? Well, pretty damn bad in a really disappointing way. I wanted this game to be good. It has so many cool, unique ideas, but it just fumbles hard. Still, I played it again. I never will again, but I played it twice now. I can say that. Hey, huge thanks to my channel members. They get to see my videos at least a week early, sometimes a lot earlier if I'm stockpiling videos.
Well, that's
If you want to see more of my stuff, you can check out the videos behind me and a big playlist of content just like this, or subscribe by clicking down there. Thanks to all you guys.
All right. I think I'm gonna end this early, but before we do that, and then I think it's about that time to pull out the wheel for our next game, the game for next week. Maybe we can. Let's see what we got. And it is Bionicle, the game, which is kind of, you know, a queaky thing, considering that Death Battle just had Ninjago versus Bionicle, and I used to go out with my Bionicle. One of my brothers loved playing Bionicle, and I remember playing the game too and having a good time with it, but didn't really go on that far with it. And so, for next stream is gonna be Bionicle Cool the game, but you know, for this week Thursday and Friday will be Pokemon Radical Red, and for Sunday's retro night or retro afternoon, one shot retro, sorry, would be Sin and Punishment, and for the Wii, and thankfully I can use a regular controller for that, because currently I do not have you know, the Wii remote and nunchucks, because apparently those are expensive, and I can't use a third party remote and nunchuck because it doesn't work with the sensor. I might as well get a new sensor as well, just in case that if everything works. And it was, but like actual like Wii games with those specific controllers would take a while. I just need to make sure that they work and it don't freeze like in the middle of it, because that I had to do with for a while. But other than that, and I'm gonna end things here. Thanks to anyone who's ever watching or listening out there. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Blue Sky for updates. Is also for following me here on YouTube, either on this channel or the neutral channel that I made for more content than just what I'm doing on stream. And yeah, until next time, bye bye.